Okay, 1G here. This is called integration by partial fractions. Here I have integral fraction bar top x plus 1, bottom x minus 1, x plus 2, x minus 2 with a dx on the outside. So the goal here is to split it up into 3 separate fractions. There are a whole bunch of very, very complicated ways to do this. And then there is the easy way. I'm going to go over the easy way right now. Oops, we don't need all that. So what do? I set this equal to the integral of something plus something plus something. Why did I take 3 things? Because I've got 3 pieces at the bottom. In each one of these, I'm going to write the different pieces from the bottom, x minus 1, x plus 2, and x minus 2. So it's hard for me to show on this because I can't actually take my hand to, the method's called cover up. I can't actually take my hand to cover anything up. So what I want you to do is look at this piece right here and then find the same piece over here. That's this right here. Now what we're going to do is take the rest of this fraction without that. Normally what I do is I just take my finger and I put it right there and I literally cover that piece up and then do what I'm about to do. So instead what I'm going to do is write everything else. I'm going to write x plus 1 over x plus 2 times x minus 2. Basically, without this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to evaluate that at, you should know that symbol, the x value that makes this piece 0. What x value makes this piece right here 0? Well, x equals 1. So what's that give me? It gives me a 2 in the top, because I do 1 plus 1, over 3 times 1 minus 2 is a negative 1. And what's that simplify down to? That simplifies down to negative 2/3. So that is just the number that goes up top here. And that works 100% of the time with this style of thing. There are some different types of problems like this. For example, if I had a squared here where it's not going to work, but when they are set up like this, it will always work. So let's do the next one. I'm going to figure out what goes over this. What x value makes that 0? Well, it would be x equals negative 2. And I'm going to write everything except for what you could see in that box right there. So what do I get? I get x plus 1 over x minus 1 times x minus 2. And I'm going to evaluate that at x equals, what do we say makes it 0? Negative 2. That gives me a negative 1 over negative 3 times a negative 4, is that right? Yep, so triple negative. So I wind up getting negative 1 over 12. And then the last one is going to be, I'll go like this, x plus 1 over x minus 1 times x plus 2. Evaluated at what value makes this equal to 0. That would be x equals a positive 2. So what do I get? 3 over 2 minus 1 is 1, and 2 plus 2 is 4. So I get 3/4. So here I get 3/4. And now this is quite simple to integrate. Just get a bunch of ln's, and then the numbers up top become coefficients. So what do I get? 2/3 ln absolute value x minus 1 minus 1 over 12 ln absolute value x plus 2, and then plus 3/4 ln absolute value x minus 2. And that is the final answer, as long as we add a plus c. And my comments for this is, sometimes we get whole numbers as our coefficients. And in that case, I typically tell my students to plug and smash. And you guys should know what that is. But I'm not going to go over that here. Since we have fractions here, no plugging, no smashing. It's good to go. And I will see you in the video for H.